we can back our stuff up with 100%. And there's a saying that goes out there that we're broke. Are we broke?
Yeah. You know, I get paid very, very well. I have missed a paycheck in a very long time. So I would say no. What would you say? See, today's the 16th. I got paid. You got paid on the 15th?
I actually got paid the 14th.
Well, probably 14th, but yeah.
He got USA.
He got that
USA
special day,
right
you know.
there.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to USA. What's going on, everybody? I'm Sergeant Miller. I got with me again my homegirl, Sergeant Hernandez.
What's up?
My homeboy, Sergeant Coleman, in uniform again.
As usual.
Whatever, that's his uniform. That's it. But today is episode 3, and today we're going to talk about why should somebody join the Army National Guard. You know, you got the Army, you got the Marines, you got the Navy, you got the Air Force, you got the Coast Guard. Right, and then you got all the reserve components that they have. What makes us different, man?
Well, that depends, in my opinion, in my professional opinion. It depends on the person and what they want to do. Do you want to go to school?
Yeah.
Do you want to actually put on a uniform every single day and go to work every day? Mm-hmm. Do you want to do both? You know, I don't know exactly what that person wants to do. If you have a person who comes to me and says, hey, I want to go to school, that's my main objective, then guess what? The National Guard is what you need to do. So that's your only choice. Yeah. Why is that?
You gotta look at the different branches and components. Right? Number one, everybody has full access to the internet nowadays. So number one, if you come in to talk to us about joining, you should know something off back. But to answer the question, why should you join the National Guard? I mean, with me, my reason for joining was because I needed something to do. But the National Guard is different from, active duty and the reserves because we work at the state level. One of the reasons
this is our special co-host.
right. Let me show you our mascot.
Come here, sweetheart.
Come here, Ice.
Look, she camera shy now.
Oh, now you camera shy. You don't want to get in the camera now.
There you go.
Hey.
She'll put her in. You should get her a seat right here.
Yeah,
come on, girl.
Yeah.
Come on.
If you can get her. She'll be trying to make me.
Get a little FaceTime in. There you go.
Right.
No,
whatever,
but to answer the question, one of the reasons I feel somebody should join the National Guard is because we get the best of both worlds as far as we get federal and state benefits.
Yeah.
For education and for, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
And the best of both worlds is exactly,
Come on.
is a great way to put that.
Over here.
Because
Come on.
in the military, we already know that you're going to give up something. Mm-hmm. You know, the military is going to, everybody knows that when they join the military that they don't have much control over their life. You kind of go where they need you to go. You do what they need you to do. Yeah, there's great benefits on going active duty. I will never deter anyone from trying to join that branch of service if I feel that that's what they want to do. If they want to explore, they want to travel, they're about that life. Mm-hmm. But I'm going to tell you 100%, if you're talking to me about education, the National Guard is the best organization, hands down. I'm not just saying that because I'm a recruiter. I'm saying it because I've utilized the benefits. I felt this way before I joined. It's the reason why I've been in so long. Our benefits are unmatched. Just so we're clear, we're talking about the state of Illinois, okay? So, and I said this in one of my previous YouTube channels about the National Guard. Every state has their own set of benefits. So if you're watching this and you're looking to join, go to nationalguard.com and find out the benefits that's in your state. But this channel, we're going to be strictly talking about the state of Illinois. But in the state of Illinois,
if you going to school, listen to me and listen to me carefully. If you want to join the military and college is what you want to do, you come to the National Guard.
That's right.
100%.
That's right.
That's what we pay as far as your tuition. Okay, I'm not talking about room and board. I'm talking about tuition. We will pay 100% of your tuition to any state-funded school in Illinois.
And to caveat, and we don't need, it's not even a payment. So that's one of the good things about it, right? We don't pay, if you go to any state-funded school, because that's one of our best benefits is our education benefits, am I right?
Yes.
We don't pay the school, you get the tuition waived. I mean, that's even better. This is what I correlated to. If you go to a club, who wants to go to a club and stand in the line outside the club and wait to get in?
I don't go to clubs.
Lounges. Lounges.
I'm a lounge man myself.
What I'm saying, if you do go to a club, wouldn't you want to walk, you know what I'm saying, in the front door and bypass the line?
Without having to pay a cover.
Especially
that's what you're talking about. We're having to pay a cover, right?
Yeah.
Now,
definitely.
It's equivalent to the same thing. With the National Guard, we cover 100% of your tuition to any state-funded school. That's just as good as going to a club and cutting the line and not having to pay. You're not paying to go to school. We know education is important, but more important than education is that education costs money.
Yes,
it's an organization.
And something to think about too is one of the services that we're comparable to is the Army Reserves. Okay, you get the Army Reserves and you got the Army National Guard. Both of them have the same benefits with the exception of the 100% tuition paid that the National Guard has. It's a National Guard grant. It's called the National Guard grant. That means you have to be in the National Guard to get it. Mm-hmm. And we can back our stuff up with 100%. And there's a saying that goes out there that we're broke. Are we broke?
Yeah. I get paid very, very well. I haven't missed a paycheck in a very long time. So I would say no. What would you say? Today's the 16th. I got paid. You got paid on the 15th?
I actually got paid the 14th.
Well, probably 14th, but yeah.
He got USA.
He got that
USA
right
there.
People watch social media, they watch politics, and they hear about the states having their own budget restrictions for whatever have you. I'm gonna tell you right now, I've been in the Guard 23 years, and there's never been a time where we've had any type of financial issue with our kids being able to go to school and us getting that tuition waived ever. Right.
And that's because, like Sergeant Coleman said, there's actually no money being moved around. Okay, it's a waiver. So when we say 100% tuition paid, it's a waiver that's being granted because of your service in the National Guard. So there's literally no money being handled. It is a waiver. The school says, hey, you're in the National Guard. Guess what? It's free for you to attend this school. Okay. So that's just because there's no money being involved.
Right. When you say best of both worlds, when I think of best of both worlds, I think of
double dip.
You know what I'm saying? Dual income, baby. Any book you read about how to just monetize your life, just be financially secure. They always tell you have multiple streams of income.
Correct.
Right. And ever since I've learned that, I've always tried to create that for myself and for others. When you join the National Guard, number one, you that dual life, that citizen soldier concept. Mm-hmm. You can have a career in the civilian sector, and you can also be a member of the Army National Guard. You're doing two things. You're building yourself a career in the military where you can potentially retire, receive a pension from, as well as building a career on the civilian side at the same time. Our soldiers can join in high school as a high school junior. Their military career starts at that time. They're 17 years old. They can retire at 37 in basketball.
You know what? Why should you join the National Guard? I mean, why do employers hire people? What do they want to see when you graduate from college? Well, they want you to have education and experience. The National Guard is something that can give you both. I mean, we're going to pay for your education, and we're going to give you the experience. I mean, at 17 years old, like you said, if you do your initial contract, say you do 6 years initially, and you get out, you're going to have 6 years of experience
in some good job field. You just don't, contrary to popular belief, you can't just join the military. We're not just foot soldiers. We ain't just out here fighting wars and stuff like that. That's a part of the job. So you can use that experience that you got from the military and go get a job on the civilian sector. You got your, our kids that we put in, like you said, when they join the National Guard as high school juniors and seniors, 5 years later, they have a degree in something, and they have 4 to 5 years experience in something.
Not even 25 years old yet.
Yeah, and they walking into the economy, both bangs
fully loaded.
fully loaded,
Right.
ready to take it over.
Debt free.
But let's talk about leadership experience, right? Because
There you go.
we're going to pay for your education. We're going to give you that experience, but guess what? We're still in the military, right?
That's right.
We're going to give you that leadership experience to when you're in the National Guard, you get that experience by leading your soldiers that are underneath you. You're going to get promoted, okay? You might come in as an E1, which is the very first rank that you could come in, but guess what? At a minimum, you're leaving as an E4 as long as you do what you need to do.
Yes.
But at a minimum, an E4 still outranks an E1, an E2, and an E3. Which means those people in your squad, that's who you are in charge of and who you're taking care of. That's leadership experience that you're not going to be able to gain anywhere else. Not that early on anyways.
Let's talk about this RSP training. No one has a program like this. If you join any other branch of service, you join, you wait, and you ship. You may have a high-speed recruiter, maybe, that can maybe be able to show you some stuff about basic training. They may have like a future soldiers program where they'll bring you in for a day or so to show you some stuff. And you can, obviously the internet is king, right? You can go and Google everything and kind of see how basic training goes. But what if you wanted to experience it? What if you wanted to be in an environment where it was as closest to basic training as you can get?
As can get.
That's our RSP program,
Yep.
okay? We have the RSP program where it's like a mini boot camp training for the weekend. So when you join, let's say you join in July, but you don't ship the training till October, right? From July to October, you're now going to every weekend, not every weekend, I'm sorry. One weekend out of the month, you're going to come and you're going to do your drills at a certain location, and we're going to show you exactly what basic training has to offer. We're going to treat you like you're in basic training. It's literally a boot camp training for the weekend. We get you physically fit, mentally ready. We show you rank structure. We show you drill, what we call drill and ceremony. We get you as equipped as we can, so when you get the boot camp, you won't have that fear action. Because I had it. This program didn't exist when I joined. It didn't exist. So I was on that kettle truck. I was on that truck waiting, terrified. Drill sergeant busting the door. Everybody get up, start yelling, and we all over the place. We do that to you right now.
And that's cool. So,
we get you ready as much as we can. So when you get there, you won't be as fearful, right? Because when you go to boot camp, you're going to train with Army reservists, and active duty components. But guess what? They don't have a program like this. So you're going to be that much more prepared for boot camp just because you joined the National Guard.
When you go to basic training, if you just if you sign up today and tomorrow you're in basic training, your feet are not ready to touch that pot. It's going straight to basic training is like stepping in a frying pan.
You're gonna get blisters.
Yeah.
It's like putting a frying pan on the stove and then taking your socks and shoes off and putting your foot on the frying pan. That's going to basic training fresh off the street. So what the RSP program does there you go. It gets you ready for it.
And I mean, we get you physically, mentally, and administratively prepared for basic combat training. That's what we do. And who runs the RSP program?
So is that our next point, right? So another good reason to join the National Guard, of course, is the people that's talking right now.
Check it out.
Right.
Hey, listen.
Hey, you can even do it for free.
Look, if you want to try out the RSP program, you go ahead and reach me at my handle at SFC Veronica Hernandez. I don't even.
Just send a message on Facebook. We'll find you. We'll find you in Chicago. You in Chicago. We'll find you.
Go to Google. Put your name in Google. We'll find you.
Comment on our comment at the section below. We will find you, and trust me, we will give you that experience before you even join if you're really up for it. But
that's what it is a good point to bring, that we are actually the ones that train you and get you prepared for basic training. Okay,
yes.
We're like we mentioned before, we're not your typical recruiters. we're not here to just put you in boots and
then
forget
never
about
see
you.
you again.
Yeah,
Right.
we're here to put you in boots. We're gonna mentor you. We're responsible for you. Okay, we're responsible for you
Yeah,
even
yeah.
after you come back from basic training and your advanced individual job training. Okay, so we're responsible for you in that aspect, and we want you to prepare we want you to make it through the training. So we're gonna prepare you and make sure that you can make it through the training. So that's another reason why to join the National Guard.
Definitely.
All right.
Your recruiter's gonna take care of you.
So let's wrap this thing up. So we said that number one reason to join the National Guard, educational benefits.
In
We got
Illinois.
the best education benefits, state of Illinois. You want to go to school, public school, 100% is paid for. Second reason, best of both worlds. I mean,
Yes.
if we're talking two different types of jobs. We're talking about building two different types of careers at the very same time.
Federal and state benefits.
Federal and state benefits, citizen soldier concept, you name it, right? Leadership, the third thing we talked about, being a leader. Learn how to be a leader at a young age, and you can take that leadership with you
In your
wherever
civilian
you go.
life, yes.
You can manage anything. You know, at certain ranks, we're taught to manage 20, 30, 40, 50 people. That speaks volume when you go to the economy. And lastly, the reason it's on Army National Guard is because we have the RSP program. The best program, hands down, to get you ready for boot camp. No video is going to get you there. No one-on-one training with your recruiter that don't know much about it is not going to get you there. Come to RSP. We got all the experience. We got all the equipment. We have bang out training. Come in, check us out. Closing words?
And the last and final reason for joining the National Guard,
What?
you get cool Huskies.
She like, don't bring me that.
And a Tesla.
And a Tesla. Yeah. You could get it. You could get it. All right. That's episode 3. Why should you join the Army National Guard? I hope this helps you guys out. Please leave comments in below. Like and subscribe our channel. Sergeant Miller out.